some transfer news. And not forgetting, just some few days and the window will shut in Europe for transfer. We begin from AS Roma, who want to sign Manchester United midfielder Casemiro on loan until the end of the season, but a move is dependent on the club selling Argentine international Leandro Paredes. So Roma are looking at getting on board this huge star, on your screens now, but his move will depend on whether Paredes also leaves AS Roma to make room, according to the Mail. Let's move on from that piece of news to Napoli. And Napoli and Juventus are monitoring Man U striker Rasmus Hojlund, with the Denmark forward yet to impress new boss Ruben Amorim. According to Stock Sports, he barely gets to play in a game, and so Napoli and Juve are monitoring to try and get him back to the Serie A from Man U, where he's not really getting the best of times at United. Now let's go on to Al-Hilal in Saudi Arabia, who have released one of their players, and they're looking for a replacement. Neymar is gone to Santos. So Al-Hilal now are favorites to sign Liverpool's Egyptian striker or attacker Mohamed or Mo Salah this summer after the Saudi Pro League side cancelled the contract with their Brazilian forward Neymar Jr. according to the Telegraph. So Neymar has left, so Hilal are looking at replacing him with Mo Salah. So they are preparing a big offer for Mo Salah to try and lure him from Liverpool to join them in the Saudi Pro League. From Mo Salah, let's go on to Wolverhampton Wanderers now, where Wolves are expecting one or more offers for Brazil forward Matheus Cunha before the transfer deadline day, with Aston Villa, Arsenal, and Nottingham Forest interested in getting the 25-year-old player from Wolverhampton Wanderers, according to Football Insider, with this piece of transfer rumor out there for you. Back to Manchester, where they are looking at getting on board. Indeed, they are close to signing Lecce and Denmark wing-back Patrick Dorgu, 20-year-old, for a fee in a region of £30 million. He's a left-back. And man, you're looking at getting this player on. Patrick Dorgu, 20-year-old, for £30 million, according to Sky Sports. Still staying at Manchester, and striker Marcus Rashford has hired the brother of Brighton forward Danny Welbeck as his new agent to help him find a move away from Old Trafford to a new club. He's been linked with several clubs, Barcelona, Dortmund, Chelsea, but still no deal done as it stands now for Marcus Rashford. As it stands now, Rashford's only option is to leave Man U this month and would be on a loan move to Juventus, according to Independent. So we'll see if indeed he will make a move at all or stay on at United. Let's now move to Spain, where La Liga president Javier Tebas says he's against the Spanish National Sports Council's allowing Spain forward Dani Olmo to be registered by Barcelona, and the process is underway to reverse the decision that allowed them to register Barca's Olmo. So again, Olmo in the news because the Liga president again wants to stop the registration of Olmo as a player for Barcelona, according to Marca in Spanish. That's in Spain. Still in Spain, and Real Madrid have been unable to sign Liverpool and England right back Trent Alexander-Arnold in January, and have concluded their business from the signing front for January. So the deal for Arnold, I know, is off for January. They couldn't do it, and they've closed their window on transfers. So that deal will not be done in this particular window. That's the winter window. If anything at all, maybe in the summer, we'll get to see if Trent will join Madrid, or that will be it for that. Let's go on to Brighton now, where Brighton are open to selling Republic of Ireland striker Evans Ferguson, 20-year-old, before the window shuts, next week. According to Athletic, that's the news we're picking up on the transfer market with Brighton and Hove Albion in that particular piece of news. Meanwhile, Bayer Leverkusen are in talks with Brighton to sign Ferguson this window. That will be on a loan. So let's monitor and see if indeed a deal for Ferguson will go through or otherwise. Still staying with Leverkusen, and this is again with a Nigerian player involved now. Victor Boniface, the player in your shots now. Big money move is what they're talking about here. Now, Nigerian striker Boniface Victor was excused from training last night after the deal between his club Leverkusen and Al-Nassr of Saudi Arabia was agreed. The deal is so juicy that the player is getting 15 million euros a year for Victor Boniface from Al-Nassr. I repeat, the amounts involved are huge. 15 million euros for the player alone every year. So you can imagine, break it down into months or even weeks. And you know how much this player is going to be earning. So the deal is done. The player is on his way now to Saudi Arabia from Leverkusen. That's how much, the money, power of money can make players move. It reminds me so much of the deal involving Asamoah Gyan to the UAE. So the deal is done. The player is now off from Leverkusen with his wonderful form to join Saudi Arabian side Al-Nassr to play alongside Ronaldo and Sadio Mane. That should be it for our transfer watch this afternoon on the game on